Greetings and salutations. The Metal Meet and Greet with me, author J.S. Snow, is back. Happy 2016. Happy New Year to you. And let's get to it, shall we? These new episodes this calendar year will only be twice monthly. This is to help accommodate my schedule as a writer and just a person in life that's just got a heavy schedule. So twice monthly I can do. Every week was proving to be a bit daunting, especially towards the end of the year. So twice monthly, you get to hear my ramblings, my video diary, if you will, of my life as a writer. And hopefully we'll have some fun too. All right, so where did 2015 end up? You know, it's easy to say that 2015 was not a good year. And you're glad it's over with, and you hope this next year will be a good one. Well, you know what? Despite a couple deaths in my family and a lot of turbulation, I think 2015 rocked. I really am grateful for that year, and I had a lot of good things happen. And I'm focusing on that versus just the obvious. Do I want to repeat that year? No. But in a way I do, because it taught me a lot, and blessings are abound that came from it. So it's all in the way you look at it, I think, you know? So this year I'm choosing to be extraordinary. That's my goal this year. No matter what is thrown at me, I will handle it with perseverance. I will handle it with passion. I will handle it with maturity. I will handle it with logic. I will handle it with... I will just be extraordinary this year. This is my goal. This is my goal. I hope it's yours as well. No matter what you do, be extraordinary at it. It's one life. We get one shot. That's it. We could be gone tomorrow. And do you want people to remember you for just being, or, whoa, yeah. In fact, I was telling somebody at work towards the end of last year that no matter what, my grandkids can say, my grandma wrote a book. She wrote a lot of books. My grandma did that. She was a published writer. Wow. The legacy that you choose to leave behind, I think, is important. I really do. That's what I want to be remembered for, was that I was a good person with a good heart, and I did something good, like write a few books. So, speaking of books, Temptation, next up on the docket. I started writing it while I was on vacation last month. I took a couple weeks off, as I standardly do every year, and began writing. And this right here is Temptation's outline. 18 pages front and back, so that's 36 pages, single spaced, outline format. Any college professor would be proud of this. They would take one look at it and go, nice. It's a brilliant outline. It really is. Unfinished, but the bones of it are there, 80%, all right? Good outline. Yeah? Yeah, the characters went amok. They have taken over my brain. They have decided, oh, no, 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 no. We're going this direction, whether you like it or not. Tough shit. Yeah. Seth, he said, well, grin and bear it. Suck it up, Chiquita. Drake said, yeah, I agree with him. John, he just continues to scowl at me. Cole, he's just avoiding me altogether. Alex, well, she's all over the place right now. Hyatt, he's like, whoa, babe, gotta do it this way. The gods have spoken. Okay? And the other sub-characters are just kind of chiming in here and there, but pretty much they've taken over things. It's good. I gotta admit it's good. But it's kind of driving me nuts. the past present format is the only thing I can explain why they did this. They don't like it. So I ended up really looking at the outline last night. I'm really looking at it. The tempo of the book thus far is, jeez, it's explaining why the book's title is what it is. And so I really just hammered out the outline with what I want put in it and didn't focus so much on what I think you, the reader, wants to read in it. You know what I mean? I know there are a lot of you out there that want to know more about Alex's past and how she grew up and everything, but it's like the tempo of this series is in present tense. It's in the now. It's about her life now. Yes, her childhood experiences shaped her, but they are not exclusively her. So I really took a look at that. And also going along with the book's title, Temptation, it was a decision of how do you incorporate the past into the present. So there it was. So I took a few of the ideas from the past chapters that I was going to put in and incorporated them in present. Hence I have a new outline. And it's wicked good. Still a lot going on in this book. It is going to just, it starts with a bang and just you are busy chasing the bullet to try to keep up is the only way I can phrase it. It's amazing. I'm very pleased with it so far. I'd say about 12 chapters in right now. I don't think it's going to be as long as I thought. Maybe it will be. I don't know. It's good. Now, I want you, the reader, to resist the temptation, haha, play on words, to assume what this book is about. If anything, my writing has proven that I am far from predictable, and just because the book is called Temptation doesn't mean what we biblically believe it to be. I.e., we're taught as Christians that resisting temptation, it has to do with lust, it has to do with the flesh. It has to do with infidelity, adultery, committing sin. Not necessarily. Temptation is around us all the time. We have to resist the temptation daily to not live up to the full potential that God intended us to live. We resist that temptation all the time and push ourselves to be extraordinary. We push ourselves to break the mold. We push ourselves to be what He intended us to be. So temptation is thrown at us all the time. It's not just resisting that piece of cake we're not supposed to have because we're on a diet or spend that money that we don't have. No. It's far easier to stay in the past and continue to do what we've always done than to break out of our shell and try something new. Especially when it comes to fear, especially when it comes to, that's easy. When you're just when you're just terrified and that emotion takes over, we are so tempted to just hide in our shell and not come out ever again. That's what this book is about, is the temptations that are thrown at us in how we handle situations. For Alex's life, she hasn't really understood that. Everything's been laid out for her. Everything has been predictable for her. She's a musical prodigy. She is very bright. She is gifted. Here's your course. Go on it. She's resisted the temptation to settle into the norm and to do what is expected of her, and has thought outside of the box with her career choice. Now she's faced with new temptations, and that's what this centers around. My hope is that you, the reader, will understand this when you read it and go, okay, I got it. So if you're having anxiety going, oh my God, does Alex cheat on John? Or does John cheat on Alex? Or does Drake cheat on Angela? Or Cole cheat on Devin? Or, yeah, just stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I'm going to be very critical of my fellow authors out there that you've obviously read. Yeah, they're shit, okay? No. Infidelity to me is not sexy. It is not... I don't like reading it. I just don't. I don't like watching it on TV or movies or whatever. It's just like, what the fuck? Really? That's... You know, boy meets girl, boy loses girl because he was a big dumb doofus and cheated on her, and then he wins her back and they live happily ever after. Honestly? That is a romance novel? No. No. Think outside the box. Be unpredictable in your own lives. And hopefully my writing will stay unpredictable. So I hope you enjoy this next offering that I have. Release date. I don't have one yet. I have not committed to one yet other than a time frame, which is spring. I might push that to summer. I'm not sure yet. But it's going to be a long one. Now that I'm back to work, my writing time has been cut by 80%. So I have 20% of free time during the day to do what I love, and that's hard. That's really hard, but it'll get done. And yeah, it's going to be extraordinary. As far as this year is concerned, 3 books will be coming your way to e-readers near you. Temptation, of course. Then Admiration, which is John's book, be the 3rd and final novella in the series. It's good. It's really good. I've got it in my head, and I can't wait to get that up on paper. It's going to be wonderful, and will be edited by Steve Soderquist again. And finally, 2016 will end with the 5th and final full-length novel in this series, Isolation. 3 years I will have completed 8 books and an entire series. That is an extraordinary year, in my opinion. Wow, that's amazing. You know what else is amazing? Author Terry George. Torn. Aiden Burns' story. And Jen. I don't know Jen's last name. Wow, I should probably look into that. Anyway, she's writing. She started writing when she first got here to the States in November and has continued. It's been a struggle for her. But when it finally, the light bulb clicked on, she's just been furiously going at that keyboard and really has been enjoying it. Finally, the story came to her and what it should be about, and it's going to be fantastic. February 14th, Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day. How exciting. Oh, a new book boyfriend will be entering your world, and his name is Aiden, and oh. I venture to guess we'll all be saying Nick who by the time it's all said and done. I can't wait to read it. I really can't. No, I have not been given sneak peek chapters. No, I have not been looking over her, shoulder. I mean, periodically she, throws a line or two at me, but I have not seen this book. I'm going to be as surprised as you are when it comes out. I'm looking forward to it. Terry George. Terry and I will also be at an actual book signing here in Florida, in Crestview, I believe. Still trying to figure out where that's at. Along with a lot of amazing authors. So if you happen to be within the great state of Florida, stop on by. I'm going to be her PA. She's got a table, and I'm going to be Nick Frost's side chick. I'm going to be wearing a t-shirt that will say so. Along on the back it says Terry George's bitch. So that'll be my job to support her. There you are. No, I didn't want to do a book signing because the paperbacks are proving problematic. Oh, good segue into that. Where are they, you ask? Ugh. Okay. This can either be a good problem or a bad problem, depending on how you want to look at it. Sarah Mueller's. She is the author that is featured in the back of Attraction. She won the teaser tag Collaboration Challenge, second annual. She is an amazing writer, an amazing person, wonderful friend. She's just terrific. She lives in Oman, Jordan, but also does part-time lives in Germany, where she's from. Do you know where I'm going with this? Here's how it started. I sent her Attraction. She read it. She loved it. She wanted more. Just to shut her up, I gave her Trepidation. Guess who found the German to be wrong? That would be Sarah. She's German. Hello and good night. Okay. So that has to be corrected before that goes to print. Then told her about Redemption. She corrected that. Now she has to correct Resurrection and Reconciliation's German. And there is a shit ton in Resurrection, as you all know. Oh dear. So yeah, it all got pushed. Again, I want these books in paperback. I promise you I do, but they've got to be right before they go. Redemption, as a matter of fact, is still being overhauled. I haven't quit. When you put a book in hard print, you can re-release it again if you want to, but the damage is still done. You know what I mean? So get it right the first time. I preach it all the time at my job. Get it right the first time. Okay? So I need to implement that philosophy in my life, in my writer's life. So it's just been pushed. I don't think anybody's in a huge rush for them other than the winners of paperbacks. Daniela, Kim, I promise, Attraction, yeah, you'll get them. I promise, okay? They're on the list. I have not forgotten you. I promise. But if I want to really have a go at selling these, going to book signings, I mean, really putting my name out there, they've got to be right. So Sarah has volunteered to fix them, and I could not be more grateful. I mean, I've got Betsy, who is my Spanish girl. She's Puerto Rican, and she's responsible for all the Spanish in the book, so it's accurate. The French, Christian Aries, French Canadian, lives up in Canada. Hello, hi, how you doing, Chris? Anyway, he's responsible for the French, so that's accurate. Now I have a German on my team, so thank you very much, Sarah. Wow. I just didn't know any Germans. I mean, I haven't spoken German since I was little, and I don't know how to read and write it, you know. So where I got it from, there you go. World Wide Web. There you go. I admit it. So that'll be corrected, and then they can go to print. I mean, putting them in print format really is not too hard. I mean, I've got it down. Create Space makes it pretty easy. So there you are. Covers. Let's talk about covers. Redemption and Resurrection's covers are being replaced. The same models are on the covers, but the backgrounds have been changed. If you want a sneak peek at those, I was supposed to launch them on Facebook on the 1st, but elected not to. I need to get the manuscripts replaced first. Then I will go ahead and release the covers. But if you want a sneak peek at them, go to the books section here on my site, and you'll see them. So they're beautiful. I'm very happy with them. I just didn't know how to do that when I first started this adventure 2 years ago. So I just chose the stock photos that I bought and did that from there. So hopefully it conveys more of the message to future readers what these books are about. So 'cause I'm in total love with Reconciliations. Hi, Alex. Reconciliations cover. Speaking of covers, Temptation. Oh. Wow. It's beautiful. Oh my God. Wow. Terry put her feedback in on the cover, and it's extraordinary. It's by far my favorite cover of all my books. It's amazing. Oh my God. I can't wait for you to see it. I really can't. Oh my gosh. But you're going to. May 1st. Sorry. Not producing anything till May 1st. And then I'll launch it. You guys will see it. Excerpts, they're out already. I hit over 1,300 likes on my Facebook page. Thank you very much. And over 3,000 hits to this website. That's 3,000 visitors plus. Thank you. So a couple excerpts. They're there. Go to the excerpts part of this website and you can read them if you haven't seen them already on Facebook. So you kind of get an idea of who's saying what in Temptation. For the rest of it, I got nothing. That's it. That's just what's going on in my world. So I would like to leave you with this. Ask me whatever you want. I mean, I started this whole thing with the idea of having readers ask me questions and I answer them and cure their curiosity and whatever. And it's been crickets. Unless I bribe y'all to ask me a question, it just, again, crickets. So ask a question. It's okay. I don't mind. jssauthor@gmail.com is my email address. Write me. I'll answer it right here. Twice monthly. Extraordinary. Oh, today's January 10th, by the way. 10th. Yeah. So the next episode will be on 24th. So until then, this is Author J.S. Snow signing off. Go out. And whatever you do today, even if it's just making your bed, be extraordinary at it, okay? All right. God bless. Bye.